Hello and welcome back for part 17 of the Von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign here, where we just finished getting our revenge on the dwarves of Carrickern. Remember when you raided my territory for no reason at the beginning of the game? Yeah, it didn't work out so well for you, did it? But on the other hand, it has left Vlad, Isabella, and some of my most experienced heroes pretty much miles from any of action. Let's just sort out the rank ups first. Arcane Conduit on the Necromancer. And you can grab yourself a Wind of Death, very nice. Yeah, one thing... Okay, I guess Vlad has leveled up too. Oh, it's right, it's not Vlad, it's this dude. Jakob. Fortunately, he's still one level off, giving me an extra vampire hero slot, and he's not really going to be able to grab that anytime soon, unless I attacked the Golden Order, but I don't think that's a good idea. They're currently in this fight against the Border Princes. And the problem with keeping these lords down here in the south is that, as I've talked about before, I really need Vlad to give me the siege attacker trait in for taking out Stirland. It is kind of silly the way that yeah, your troops can, you know, my heroes can magically just pull ladders out of nowhere and climb up the walls, no problem, but you can't actually launch the siege unless you have the siege attacker. In any case, I'm not really looking to do more fighting here. So with that all in mind, what I'm thinking is I'll actually disband this lord. He's only got one more rank before increasing the vampire capacity, so I'll re-recruit him at some point in the future. Oh, we had a Helm of Discord too, let's just unequip that. Yeah, because you're just costing me too much money in supply lines to be sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, that was like 1400 income or something. So I think these vampires, I'll just leave. I think I'll actually disband Vlad and Isabella too, and just have the vampires trek cross country back up towards Averheim, with the idea being that I'll bring Vlad and Isabella in as generals, like swap them in 4 or 5 turns time when I'm ready to actually try and wipe out Stirland. Again, just helps from the point of view of the you know, army upkeep.
On way, my lord.
Yeah, so I actually get something like an extra 100 gold just for moving the hero out of the army because of the supply lines.
Follow me.
And they don't take attrition either, which is kind of nice.
Moving.
Yeah, this way I get to just send my heroes right across the Golden Order territory without causing public order problems, or, sorry, without trespassing. Alright, there's going to be a bit of a queue here, I guess. Yeah, we can't all... Not everyone can use their movement fully, but that's fine.
Then go! I disobey.
He's leading.
Follow me.
Alright, that's right, that vampire has no movement left. Or less movement. Okay, so... Yeah, I can't straight up disband Isabella, but I can swap her in for a temporary lord. I'm also going to unequip the Scroll of Stone. Guess I should actually unequip a lot of this stuff, since she's going to be out of action for a little while. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm not going to spend ages on the inventory micromanagement. I'll just unequip the Scroll of Stone, because I think I definitely want that for the battle against the Revolt army in Averheim next turn. Okay, so now I just switch you for someone I don't have to pay to recruit. Yeah. Yeah, so someone who is just like
This better be important.
a stand-in, then disband him, then do the same with
All
Vlad.
shall know me and tremble.
Yeah, it's kind of a cumbersome way to temporarily disband legendary lords, but as I say, because I've already recruited these ones, it's not really any extra cost at least. Okay. Right. So that cuts the number of armies I have back down to 4. Gives me some extra money, which is good. And so I don't forget later, let's make sure this lord has that scroll of stone, or one of them. It's not that there's anything particularly special about this vampire, but I figure, I mean, he is going to be involved in some, at least one battle this turn, so may as well kit him out for that. Okay, and I'm at 38% vampiric corruption. I believe that means we'll get a vampire counts revolt, as opposed to the Avaland re-emerging revolt. I think 30% is the cutoff. That's probably good for me. I don't think there'll be very high tier vampire counts units, although, you know, obviously I don't have too much here in terms of troops, and these vampires will come in injured. What I can do is recruit another lord here, and I can give them the other... Yeah, I can give them the other scroll of stone. I think that's good. Okay, so I have to, yeah, I have to recruit a completely new lord. So, choice is Weapon Master or the Strategist, but I'm always going to just prefer the Vampire Lord over the Strigoi. So you sit yourself there. Just grab whatever free items there are. Yeah, Scroll of Stone, that's the important one. I picked up some decent talismans. Yeah, the 15%, 17% physical resistance or ward save. I mean, that's nice to have for sure. Also, yeah, all my movement up this way is finished.
More sleep shines. What?
Yeah, this guy is 1 level away from giving me an extra vampire slot 2. So just having a quick check of heroes. I have 1 more slot open right now, and I have a knowledgeable shadow vampire, which is excellent. Then I'm also down a necromancer, and I have a knowledgeable necromancer slot open. That's great too. So let's go ahead and recruit them. Yeah, so I can only recruit the necromancer. I can recruit the necromancer in Schwarzhafen or Tempelhof.
The true von Carstein.
I don't think I'm going to be able to fight here, but just on the off chance, I guess I can recruit the necromancer. Yeah, recruit the necromancer in Tempelhof.
Ready.
Yeah. I hope all my characters like black cats, because they're getting one anyway. And pick up you. Alright, we have assigned all the black cats. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Yeah, still making a decent amount of money. because of completely razing or abandoning these settlements, the dwarves should not actually come back. Now somebody else can come and occupy this territory, which is a bit unfortunate, like just giving away essentially a major settlement to someone else who's eventually going to become my enemy, but I figure it still takes them a while to actually... It'll take them, like, even if this army decides, oh, I can come just colonize this ruins, even if they prioritize that, it takes them a couple of turns, and then they're building it up from scratch again, so I'm alright with that. Okay, Grenstad, I think I want to start building walls. That's the priority. And I can upgrade this to tier 2. I don't have any enemies down in the south right now. That could obviously change. But I have managed to get rid of everyone I was fighting down here at least. Okay, and the Moot is going to revolt in 2 turns.
I'll ignore that.
Where can this army get to? I don't think I can justify going for this upgrade. The situation still is a bit volatile. And yeah, more time in Essen. Sorry, but you're not getting any love either on the building side. Yeah, Imminent Rebellion, know about that. Settlement upgrade, yeah. How far are we off upgrading Drakenhof? Yeah, quite a ways, okay. So I have 4 Blood Kisses. The last point here... Yeah, campaign line of sight plus 150%. That's an interesting one. It's kind of powerful, but would cost 12 Blood Kisses. I'm sort of thinking I should just unlock one of the first tier traits on another bloodline. Okay, that one's boosting cavalry. That's totally useless. Let's not do that. Amber success chance, yeah, that's slightly useful. Research rate plus 25, that's certainly useful. And casualty replenishment 20%, that's useful too. Public order plus 5 all provinces. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, obviously the Sylvanian like militia or whatever are not useful this campaign. That's extra corruption. And yeah, public order due to lack of corruption. Winds of Magic starting reserve, all armies, that's good too. Upkeep. Minus 10% for all units. I believe that should affect all my embedded heroes. Yeah, I mean all of these are solid. I'm gonna just go for the Necrarch, I think. Also does unlock the Necrarch Lord, who I'm sure will recruit at some point. Unfortunately, I don't remember the Necrarch being one of the blessed bloodlines in this game. I feel like the Necrarch tabletop vampire lords could be super powerful, at least back 20 years ago when I was playing tabletop Warhammer a bit. But yeah, at the very least, he can earn me an extra vampire hero slot, so there's that. Okay, anything else I want to do before the end turn? Let's have a quick check of stuff on Manfred. Yeah, 5 ranks away from getting Zombie Dragon, which opens up a second character with that precious siege attacker.
Now, what do you want?
And yeah, I'll keep this hero. I'll keep this lord for now. I don't need to save money with freeing up a slot, and there's clearly going to be fighting to do here against Erland, so we need him. And we're in position to deal with the revolt. The revolt may come lay siege, but that's fine. That makes it easier to deal with it, than if they're just randomly out raiding somewhere. Okay, all looks good. Let's move on. Yeah, and it was a vampire count's revolt. Oh wow. Karaz and Karak are actually pretty weak, that's surprising at this stage. And Karak Kadrina fighting Bone Rattlers, okay, that's nice. Wargrove of Woe fighting Bone Rattlers, Wargrove of Woe peace with Stirland, oh that's too bad. Yeah. Yes, unfortunately they've come back to the mood. Well, this is why I didn't want to spend any money here. Poor old Moot has just been ransacked back and forth constantly this game. Oh boy. Okay. So, this army basically spawned close to where I wanted it to, and they're raiding. And yeah, they're not too strong, just skeleton spearmen, zombies and bats, perfect.
What?
Yeah, I think I should be able to deal with them, no problem. This is an issue.
No.
Again, like, so important that Schwarzhafen has walls here, because if they come here and they siege, like, it takes them at least one turn. They will start to take that attrition. But yeah, I think Manfred and these armies in north have to kind of come down to try and deal with this. Just check how many turns it is before I can bring Vlad and Isabella back. I think it's 4 probably. Yeah, 4 turns for Vlad, 4 turns, okay. That's fine.
My bloodline calls. What do you want?
Alright,
Agreed for now.
let's get this attack underway.
This better be important. My will alone. Wipe them out!
Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. I think I just saw an Ostland army in the background, although... Let's deal with one thing at a time here, I guess. Definitely don't want to auto-resolve this because I can hopefully actually get some healing on my vampires. Come out of it with more HP than they go in. Yeah, the Assault of Stone should just decimate those skeletons and zombies. Their I mean, their actual general, the Strigoi, is good at fighting. He can actually hurt us, but the other units are not that dangerous. And this Necromancer is low level. He doesn't have the regeneration aura yet, so I think, yeah, I think this is a situation where I just have him watch from the sidelines, or can find him a forest to hide in. Yeah, he has Invocation of Nehek, but so do my Vampire Generals, so I don't need him up near the fighting for that one. Okay.
Do not mock me.
Okay, lots of magic, that's really nice. No reason not to drop some healing straight away here.
I hunger.
Okay, basically gets it to full, great. I'll do one more heal on each of these two. So how much of the regeneration limit did that take? Yeah, most of it. Okay. Okay, I heal my vampires up to full health. The game's like, ah, looks like you got it. Oh, the silly balance of power. Okay, let's just let magic charge up for a bit. I don't think I'll go for the Penumbral Pendulum here, just because I do want to save magic for healing, and I've got the AoE Assault of Stone Scrolls to kind of cover damage.
Vampire Lord.
Hopefully we get to just take out the bats first of all before the rest of their troops come in, and then we can create a situation where we can just sort of focus down their general and he doesn't get to rip into anybody too badly. Yeah, Spearmen and Zombies are about the best units we're facing here. There's nothing like Black Knights or Graveguard or whatever.
Swiftly, with haste.
It's quite a steep hill. Alright, this vampire has a free spirit leech, that's good to remember. Move you over here.
Carstein's march.
Or just do
Never
this, I
let
guess.
us hide.
Yes. Night come.
Alright, they haven't been
Forward. Swiftly.
aggressive with the bats, so that's fine. Yeah, they come.
Under the sentence. Attack.
Yep, those bats are getting predictably wrecked.
With haste. To war.
Okay, at this point I think I just try and get the enemy into a big clumped melee and drop these sort of stone.
Swiftly. Moving out. Give them death.
Well, if they're feeding me one unit at once, I maybe don't even need to do that. Okay. Let's get that down.
Die,
And
mortals, die.
drop this one in there. Oh yeah, that was a big load of kills.
Vampire Lord.
Great.
Die,
Let's focus on that
mortals,
general
die.
and start to heal the people that he attacks. Yep.
Night has fallen.
Yeah, we can damage him back, but we have to make sure we do focus on him. It looks like we can. Yeah, the rest of our army is crumbling. Got this no problem, I think. Just try and get healing down before they completely disintegrate.
Find me if you dare.
Oh, and I forgot about the Spirit Leech. Well, no big deal. It's kind of nice to know that even with the combat cheats, that the AI gets the low tier undead is still complete garbage. Yeah, it's not clear how much fighting there'll be in the next few turns here. That's not much money, so I'll go for the extra leadership.
Fight.
Okay, they're wiped out, everyone gets level ups. And I'm gonna get... Ooh, another Sword of Anti-Heroes. That's not bad. So yeah, this is the army that I spotted just before that battle. Looks pretty strong.
My bloodline calls.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so wait, what are they going to be doing? Looks like they're coming down this way, maybe for Schwarzhafen. Okay, well, I can't take this army on with my troops here,
What do you want?
so I think I'll just pull back to Avalheim for now.
No.
Yeah, so they can get over here and they siege.
More sleep shines.
I'll ignore that.
Yeah, Grenstadt is kind of safe. There's no good way across the river, except all the way down here, and even that's a pretty slow one, I think. Oh, you know, it takes a lot of movement to cross. So no worries there.
My will alone.
Okay, let's maybe move some of my
Yes.
heroes I have in this area to try and keep an eye on things. I'm not too concerned about the north. If Essen and Moortime fall, that's fine. I want to keep an eye on possible dwarf attack from this side. Okay, yeah. There's Ungrim Fist.
No.
Slayers are actually a little annoying in this campaign in the sense that I can't break them. At least they don't have armor, and so all my offensive magic's good against them.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
Okay, so this turn we can get to Castle Templehof but not take the fort. But that's fine.
More sleep shines.
I think taking the fort would just open ourselves up to attacks from these armies. So let's maybe... yeah, just congregate around Templehof for now. Okay, so these vampires are starting to get Hellsteeds, and she has... yes, she has all the magic I want. I'd like to get a Hellsteed as an option eventually, but I think probably just better to start working on Safeguard. I shouldn't need this too much for Necromancer with the Regeneration Aura, so yeah, let's go for armor. 121. Guess she has strong or tough. Tough, okay. Yeah, some of these vampires get very tanky, which is excellent. You've got Dark Benediction. Yeah, so what was I... I don't think I need to pick that up on multiple of these vampires if they're going to be in the same army. But I will grab at least one of them. You get Arcane Conduit. And yeah, so you don't need that, I think. You've got the Hellsteed. Don't feel like my regular hero vampires really get focus fired by missiles. They tend to go after the lords, I'd say. So I think I'm actually going to start working on spreading corruption. I don't think I really need to prioritize going down the magic line with the Death Lord vampires. We've got so many Shadow Lord vampires already. Whereas Vampiric Corruption is always kind of slow to get going. Oh, there's going to be a revolt here soon. Well, alright, I think I'm just letting that happen at this point.
Night march.
Who shall we destroy?
So we've got this necromancer here, who I don't need in that army. I think I just want him as a scout. Can always attach him for some fighting next turn. Yeah, the last thing I want is for there to be even more armies here that I'm not aware of. I mean, two is enough.
Darkness comes. March. This night.
Okay.
Not likely.
Don't really want an extra vampire. Yeah, I don't really want a vampire giving them the opportunity to attack while he's outside the city. So I'm thinking of just disbanding this guy.
My bloodline calls.
Throw the Assault of Stone. Better make sure I'm doing the right one here.
This night.
Yeah, definitely a lot of juggling of lords and heroes, but that's sort of what I signed up for, I guess. Yeah, so I don't think I need you right now. You'll be back. Oh, not replace, just boot. I mean, there's not a super strong garrison here, but because of the walls and the fact that there's this lot plus the garrison, it will take at least a couple turns for them to lay siege, by which point I'll be able to hopefully come over and relieve it. So that's basically my thinking here.
I hunt.
Who wishes the red?
I've got enough vampires here. This army plus these other two lords is definitely strong enough to beat anything the Empire's throwing my way. So
Darkness comes.
I think I should avoid piling, you know, like avoid the mistake of piling
It is
too much power into one place. Okay, that's a Manfred stand here.
fight.
Actually, you know what? I'm not concerned at all about someone attacking. Just make sure he stays within reinforced range of the city. Yes, you can stand there.
Night march. What do you want? Good. This will do. My will alone.
Okay. And I've got a bunch of heroes here who are migrating up
I thirst.
towards Averheim.
Flight.
Yeah, pretty quickly actually. They can get involved here next turn. Ah.
I hunt.
Oh, you know what? Let's not do... Yeah, let's backtrack on what I was saying.
This better be important.
Let's not have this army hang out in the settlement. Let's just stand here in ambush stance. I don't want them getting stuck in the settlement if it comes into siege, and then not be able to bring these other heroes, these all like high-level heroes, into any army for fighting. So this way, if they come and lay siege to Averheim, I can join all these heroes into this army and make it pretty strong.
More mausoleums to defile. I will not betray you.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is all working out.
More mausoleums to defile.
Yeah, so this vampire... Kind of thinking I could do with an extra pair of eyes up in the north here, given I've got to watch sort of everywhere across here. It basically has some enemies. So
Dance.
why don't you head up this way? Let me know what's going on in Needling, Krugenheim, Vertbad. Research-wise, what did we just finish? Extra corruption, okay. So, recruit rank for vampires and necromancers, that's really nice. Diplomatic relations plus 10 Vil factions. We'll get that eventually, but it's not really a priority. Yeah, and that's a big one. That's a very big one. That'll give me free vampire recruitment out of Drakenhof for the rest of the game. 10 leadership for Lords and Embedded Heroes, Lord Recruit and plus 2, yeah. Beeline for that. Okay, don't want to do upgrades here. Everything's fine building wise there.
Yes.
What about Averheim? Averheim does already have walls. So, I guess the question is, do I assume I can hold on to Averheim, excuse me, this time, and go ahead and start putting the money into upgrading this? Let's just see how we go. Yeah, I don't really feel like putting money in here right now. I do want to try and hold it, but I'm not so confident. Okay, I think that is all. Just make sure I'm not missing heroes here. No. Oh. I think I should probably recruit a Lord in Schwarzhofen. Yeah, I might want someone else to come help fight in the next few turns. Could do that the same in Averheim too, even. I feel like it's more likely I end up short a Lord and I have too many. I can recruit 2 and I'll still make some profit. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into doing this. Have a quick look at the skill tree on the Necroarchs. I can't remember exactly what they do have. Okay. Winds of Magic Power Reserve, starting amount, that's decent. Although, we're going to have so much Winds of Magic with all my knowledgeable heroes, Arcane Conduits and so on. Yeah, Winds of Magic costs for Invocation of the Heck. Spell number for Raised Dead and Raised Dead Upgraded. Yeah, that's not too bad. And they still get... Yeah, I mean, even the Necroarch Lord gets the Zombie Dragon. Gets Greater Arcane Conduit, but... Right. The actual magic spells themselves are not the best. They just get a funny mix of death and beast magic of all things. Okay. But they get Children of the Night, which is kind of the main deal. Okay, pick up another Vampire Lord, Schwarzhofen. They can eventually be switched up for Vlad and Isabella too. So, yeah, and I'm still making money. Oh, nice. The Crooked Mutinous Gits have taken this. Huh.
I ain't got time for dead things to start yammering at me.
Guess the Greenskins are doing pretty well down here. So all this stuff in green is owned by Grimgor, presumably. They have territory kind of all over the place. All right. Huh? They're not at war. That's a weird one. I thought the Golden Order had that, but they're not at war with the Golden Order, nor are they at war with the Border Princes. Weird. Okay, don't know how they grabbed this territory exactly, but guess they did. Okay, let's or maybe let's just check.
Flesh to craft.
The cat check.
I will alone.
Public order here is okay, but oh, it doesn't have a cat anyway. Okay. Definitely want those two armies to split up. Unless I'm able to bring a strong army against both of them in a single turn. I guess that could work out. Okay, so you're coming towards Averheim and starting the siege. Okay, and you're coming towards Svartshafen and starting a siege. And there's another full stack from Stirland. I see, I see. Don't think this army's going to be in range of being attacked at from this way. No, that's going to be too far. We can at least grab Fort Oberster back. Might have a bit of trouble getting down to protect Schwarzhafen though. Yeah, Averheim, Schwarzhafen besieged. So what have you got here? Yeah, this is a solid army. 4 great swords, 2 Empire captains, crossbowmen, huntsmen. Definitely would prefer to be dealing with this with Isabella.
More sleep shines.
Yeah, and the fort actually completely blocks us off, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, is there any chance I want to come down the other way? Oh, maybe there is actually. If I come down this way, I get to break the siege. I don't think they'll launch an assault.
Not possible.
Oh, this army's going to come down to help though. Probably or possibly. Don't think they'll launch an assault over a single after just making siege equipment for a single turn. Yeah, the garrison in Schwarzhafen's not bad. So if I take Fort Obersteier, my armies are basically stuck. Like, I can't get here in one turn, for sure. So I think I should head down this way, possibly stay in ambush stance.
What do you want?
Probably better to start with
What do you want?
fighting here, though.
Darkness comes.
So we should have enough movement to do this.
By all means.
We'll have to see.
It is night.
Yeah, I think it's okay. So how strong is this army actually going to be here?
Ready.
Expand Sylvania's.
We've got 2 high-level necromancers.
My bloodline calls.
We've got some 2 high-level vampires and lots of lower-level vampires, but
This better be important.
Your wish.
yeah, you're too far away, unfortunately. That's fine. I can decide to move you somewhere else later. I think I probably want you to just come take a look over this way for armies coming from the west. Okay, hang out there for a second.
You dare.
So let's see if we can lift the siege.
Good. This will do.
So what do I have? I've got... Yeah, these vampires are low level, but at least 2 of them have discipline. It's actually doing a lot now. I've got so many other heroes in the army. Oh, I've got my White King from Isabella too. Nice. Forgot about him. Yeah, let's keep everyone on foot, I think. Got the Scroll of Stone. Yeah.
You dare.
Yeah, I've just got the 1 Scroll of Stone.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's come and have a crack at this. Interesting. Ooh, and a choke point. Okay. I think that's fine. If anything, that might be even good for me, I think. Because I actually want to fight in a little contained area. I'm not trying to bring hundreds of soldiers to bear at once, right?
Tonight I feast.
So I've got garrison reinforcements plus an extra lord coming in from that direction. Yeah, the garrison reinforcements aren't going to do much, but the extra lord will obviously be useful.
Vampire Lord. You can't fight against them.
Yeah, there's Necroc.
Food my liege and soul.
Yeah, garrison just hang out over here. I don't particularly want to use them. I'll use the bats to try and run enemies down, I suppose. But not for the main fighting. Yeah, so there's a... That is a nice defensive position against most armies, but I just don't think it's actually helping that much against my hero stack.
Necromancer.
So we've got
It's time.
3 arcane conduits,
Do not mock me!
don't need to use right now.
Vampire!
Then, okay, you have Spirit Leech, but otherwise,
It is time.
yeah, no abilities on these ones, and you have all your White King abilities. Okay.
Vampire!
Then we also have, yeah, these 2 vampires have fully upgraded magic, including Pit of Shades and Purple Sun.
Crush the breathers!
Yeah, so Purple Sun's quite a lot more expensive, and I think it does do more damage, but I believe I'm better off casting for the 10 Winds of Magic, the
Yes, awake, minion.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I have Winds of Death. Okay. Forget what I was saying there. Imagine casting spells other than Wind of Death. Yeah, and this is, these lines of troops is, like, kind of perfect.
With haste.
Okay, Necromancer, time to do your best Isabel up impression.
Destroy them.
Yep, there were 2 units of Great Swords there. Now there are not.
Blood frenzy!
No.
I think I'm gonna probably get another really nice cast of that if their army starts to redeploy or come at me across this little choke. It does cost a lot of Winds of Magic, I guess. Yeah, so that's 173 kills. Here they come.
Vampire Lord. Swiftly.
Okay, so we'll take some missile fire on the way in here. Obviously have to be a little careful watching people's health bars.
Vampire Lord. Lead them.
Don't really want to use that against moving troops. We'll cast it here though.
Teach them of life.
Night has fallen.
And let's get our sort of stone down. Okay, why didn't that cast?
Open the Yikon. Beast. I book the Black Tongue. Nurgas Kalis. Harimus Town.
Alright, you don't need to actually really do that. Victory's in our grasp. Yep.
Blood magic! Vampire!
Have they just had enough? Are they just out of here? Okay, if that's the case, let's try and kill their their commanders or their captain. Yeah, I think we just kind of already decimated their infantry. Wow. That was a slaughter. Yeah, 500 kills from Winds of Death will do that. Yeah, try and kill these guys if you can. I think I want to bring in the bats. Maybe even could have considered doing that earlier. Run down whatever you can over there. Getting a bit split up here, and we haven't actually done enough damage to get the army losses quite yet. Oh, it's okay. You can go ahead and charge into this crossbowman. I think you should be alright.
The von Carstein's march!
Attack! All that breathes shall die.
Yeah, bats taking casualties I don't care at all about. Oh, those are Empire Knights. Those are not Outriders. Ah, okay. That's why the bats are getting wrecked. Fair enough. Yeah, you lot need to stay together. Yeah, finish them off. Okay, you were doing fine there, just... No, maybe not. Got a few too many other troops coming over. We did manage to break those knights at least, good. Bats all died, but that's fine. See if you can rout the Outriders. Oh, somehow forgot to move this lord over at all, that's embarrassing. No worries.
Everywhere is death.
Yeah, definitely don't mind them wasting missile fire into my garrison, that's absolutely fine.
Awake, minions.
Okay, well things got a little sort of bitty here, but okay, they've got the army losses. And hopefully we can just kill this guy. Yeah, we did. Great. Okay, so I should be able to follow up and wipe out this army. We're not going to be able to catch all their stuff. Let's actually just have the bats chase after their crossbowmen. Healing wise, I think we're good. We're, yeah, everyone's sharing the regen aura from the necromancer.
Vampire!
I am eternal. Nothing
Definitely great to have a battle where Wind of Death, yeah, it's not just Isabella casting Wind of Death that can devastating. Obviously, Necromancer here is almost as good, so... What's his kill count in the end? 500. Mm-hmm. Alright, speed this one up. Yeah, don't need to do more healing. It's not that this is particularly efficient, but if I'm not using my magic on anything else. Alright, where's that vampire who has the Spirit Leech as an ability? Yeah, can you just kill him off? You can, nice. Spirit Leech did something. Alright, some of that stuff got away, not enough though. Yep, very happy with how that went. Magic for the win, as per usual. Yeah, these units have too few entities to actually survive. Okay. Oh, come on. What is it with this campaign and getting close victories? That's fine. think the vampire, yeah, certainly once I've got like this many vampires plus, they're pretty well set up for most of the Empire stacks. I'm not even sure what the Empire could throw at us that would be worse. I guess maybe if they had more knights, if they got up to like Reichsguard, whatever. But the greatswords are too vulnerable to magic to be too dangerous. Okay, so we got two of their,
No.
yeah, we got both their captains, and very little survived, and we can just wipe them out here.
Bring me flesh to craft.
So I'll go ahead and do that after grabbing my rank up points. Haven't really found a need to cast Raised Dead in any battles. Maybe there was one or two in the past that it could have been useful, but I feel like, yeah, just the way things have turned out. Let's see, do you need that Dark Benediction? Or does the other one already have it? Yeah, she already has it. Yeah, I just don't think summoning units of zombies would be so effective. It also slightly goes against the spirit of the campaign theme, but in any case, it's like Invocation of Nehek, magic, offensive magic has been what's carried us. What do I want you to grab? More armor, okay. That's just charge bonus. Not so important. And what to do with you? Probably just more armor.
Darkness.
So let's see.
What do you want?
Okay, I think a decisive victory would get this Lord to rank 4. I'm not 100% sure about that, but let's have him launch the attack.
You dare.
So if you stand here,
Darkness comes.
and they can't withdraw because they already fought and lost a battle, of course.
Obliterate.
Very good. So now I'm kind of just hoping that the Sterland armies don't both just head south to Schwarzhafen, because I think if they stay together or if they get together, that's the only way they could cause me a bit of a problem. Have the Necrarch actually joined the battle this time? Okay, we might just have to sort of rush up this hill. I'm not sure I'll get a great Wind of Death cast off. I probably could have walked round and set one up, but that's fine. Oops. Yeah.
I am eternal.
Alright, Lord is dead. Good. Those crossbowmen have had enough.
Our time is now.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's really almost nothing
Their souls out.
we need to worry about here. Yeah, we're just way too strong. Alright, don't get kited by the Outriders. I suppose that's something I should avoid. Get kited by the Huntsman instead. There we go. Pretty sure we'll get army lessons very soon here. Yeah, regeneration auras keeping us alive, no problem. There we go. Cool. Good job. Alright, not a huge amount of gold, but I'll take it anyway.
Move.
Okay. And he's gone for good.
Unworkable.
Yeah, so we'll see if this army can actually make it over this way.
Be important.
No.
Actually, I think I'm fine if they do come attack.
My bloodline calls.
Your wish, master.
Could also bring this Necromancer in too if I wanted. Okay, well, that was successful. I think, yeah, slowly dealing with enemies. You really have to, like, go in and wipe them out, though. I mean, I beat Stalin back several times now, and they've come back with, like, 2 more full stacks. Still pretty early in the campaign, too. Only turn 30. It's just how quickly the AI can recruit. So it does still feel like we're sort of defending the territory we either had or took very early in the game. But I would say, like, you know, we've got this army of 10 heroes, got this army of 10 heroes. They're getting stronger all the time, and neither of them is in too much danger, at least against the Empire armies, I'd say. So I think everything's still going fine here. Right, I think that should do it for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back for the next part.